I weighed myself every day this week, and I know if you have been following my channel, you are going to say, I thought you said don't do that. You're absolutely right. I said do not do that. But for some reason, I was just a little curious. I'm on a larger dose. I titrated up. I am getting control of my medication. I'm feeling a little bit different. I'm making some substantial changes. I'm trying to make changes in my diet and my daily activities and my routine. And I was just curious. I know it caused me anxiety before, but this week, not so much. It was actually 10 times different than it was in the past. Will I do it again? I don't know. And how was this week? Well, let's just go over it. Well, today is Sunday, and I weighed in at 166.4, which is weird, but it is what it is. I'm going to have my breakfast. I'm having coffee with collagen, so that's 18 grams of protein, and 3 eggs, bacon, beef bacon, and sausage. So a plate of just protein, coffee with protein. To try and get my protein up, I did take my medicine for today, so that is done. And then I'll report in for the rest of the day. This is Monday, and let's just talk about it. This morning I weighed in at 165.8. So I don't know. Who cares? I'll add up at the end of the week. I just finished my first workout of the week. I worked on legs today, and I haven't worked on legs in a while. Ever since my allergy stint last week, my energy level was a little down. But I do have to say, since I'm going to put it all together for the week, I did not take my injection on Friday night because my husband and I were out on a business dinner, and we got home at 11 o'clock. I was exhausted. I left straight from work. I actually went to an appointment, and then I went there. And then once I got home, it was like, no, I'm going to bed. So I actually did my injection on Saturday morning. When I did my injection on Saturday morning, which I have stopped doing because I had um, like extra exhaustion or some fatigue. I did it on Saturday morning. I had an outing with my daughter. I'll show it on over here. We had a wonderful time. Went to a farmer's market that we hadn't went to in a long time, and we were doing great. We got there maybe like 11 o'clock ish, but I can say by 1 o'clock, I don't know if it was the sun or what, I had extreme exhaustion. Not extreme, I was exhausted. I actually had to stop and get a Celsius from one of the vendors that was there because I didn't know how I was going to drive back, and we had some other stops to make. And I cannot take extra Celsius. I don't drink the whole thing. It's a little too strong for me, and I don't do carbonated drinks. So I usually will have a third, no more than a half. And I know it sounds weird, but I'll drink the other half another day if I drink it. I drank the whole thing. And I didn't drink it at one setting. I sipped until I was able to get home. So I will be going back to Friday nights this week with my injection. Now, I have to say really quick that my workout was great. It's just I need to do some more things with my thighs. If you guys have any workouts that you know of that will help with slimming my thighs, a lot of my fat is centralized in my hips and thigh area. I'm hoping that when I get closer to the end of what I need to be, that it'll start coming from there. But the inches are not. They are, but they're still fat, and so I'm working on the muscle. But if you have any suggestions, throw them down in the comments below. So I will see you guys tomorrow. This is weigh in every day and whatever I'm doing during that day. But I'll see you tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, and I weighed in this morning at 165.6. I do have to say that I ate horrible last night. I actually had Chinese food. After my workout, I did not cook. My daughter was in the kitchen and doing some things in the kitchen, and I was tired. So hubby, who's losing weight, brought home Chinese food. So I did have some chicken and rice, and it probably was not the healthiest. For lunch, my daughter made me shrimp pasta. Didn't really have a lot of sauce on it, but it still was pasta. Very unhealthy. So I'm kind of happy with the 165.6. I know that it's going to be different when I actually my weigh in on Saturday, but right now it is 165.6. So I'm having my breakfast. It is now 9:46 in the morning. I'm waiting for someone to come to the house to do something before I go to work. But I am having my breakfast. I'm having a protein shake, which is 30 grams, I believe, of protein, and I'm having my protein coffee, which is another 20 grams of protein. I made my lunch for today, which is tuna. That's 23 grams of protein. I added some mayo in it. That's a little bit more protein. So I'm almost for lunch. By the time I'm done with lunch, close to 100 grams of protein. So that's more than I've been doing. I've been a lot more focused this week on protein, and I am right now happy with the outcome. Today I'm not working out. We actually have another business dinner tonight, but I'm going to see if I can get my steps in. So I will report that a little later. Bye. See you tomorrow. I just wanted to come on here really quick and say that today my appetite has been very low. Oh, I can't say that. I had an appetite. I have not been able, I've been getting super full fast. Okay, whatever you call it. I have been getting full fast. So this morning for breakfast, I made a protein shake with protein powder, some fruits, some almond milk, and I literally probably got a third of it down, if that much, and I was super full. And then I had the Starbucks little iced coffee that had 20 grams of protein in it. I did have that. So I was trying to get all of that down. I did get some, I had tuna for lunch, and I ate all of my tuna. I actually was hungry, but I ate that at like 4 o'clock, and I was hungry at 2 o'clock. So I didn't mean to hold out, but I was late for work. It was a process. So I did eat that, and now it is about 8:50, and I'm just eating dinner. And I did not even get in my protein shake that I was supposed to have for dinner. So I I know I didn't get my calories in. I did get in the hot tub because I was super sore from my workout yesterday, and going up and downstairs wasn't working for me. I didn't get my steps in today either because I got to work late and I didn't do all my steps. So it's been a challenging day. I am 100% blessed about my day and what God has done for me today. It was just a little bit of a challenge. So let's just pray that tomorrow this body will get back on track. All right, see you tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. All right, so today is Wednesday, and this I weighed in this morning. I weighed in at 166.8. So I gained an entire pound. Not really shocked about it because I worked out. I don't know. Yesterday I mentioned when I came on last night that my appetite, well, it wasn't that I had a low appetite, and I keep saying that. That's incorrect. I have an appetite, but I get full super fast. So I'm not hungry. I'm still getting hunger cues, but I just get very full fast. So I'm not able to get everything down. So yesterday was probably the first day I didn't have as much water as I should have, and today has been just as bad. But today, I weighed in at 166.8, and I just finished my workout. So my second strength training workout for the week. I actually did full body, messed up a little bit on my shoulders, but I'm proud of myself. I feel so good. I'm getting ready to shower and to go and do some other things. I need to cook dinner. I know it's late, it's 7:48, but I wanted to get in my workout and my time for me. So I will be weighing in again in the morning. Tomorrow is Thursday, but I'm gonna say this week I have been doing much better with my protein than I have in previous weeks. Even though I'm not where I should be, it is better. So that is a win for me. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It is Thursday. I weighed in this morning, same time, same location, same no clothes. When I weighed in this morning, I was 167.8. It sounds disappointing. I was just like, I was kind of expecting it, especially with me doing strength training. And yesterday, even though I did take my medication, like I promised that I would take my medication, I went to the bathroom only 2 times that day, which means I did not get rid of the inflammation. So today, I actually focused on a lot on me getting my water in. I did very well with that today. I drank water, and as you can see, I got my water jug right here. I'm still drinking my water. I wanted to make sure that I stayed on top of it today. I took my medication as usual on time this morning, not late. What I can say is today my appetite has been okay, but my fullness has been off the chart. I ordered a breakfast sandwich this morning with avocado, egg, and just a croissant bread, and I literally took about 3 hours to eat that. So and I was hungry, but I started to eat it, and it was just so overwhelming. I want to say it took me longer than that. I started it probably about 10:30 this morning. I finished it about 3 o'clock. So you can imagine. But I wanted to get it down because I'm not getting my calories for the day. I did not have a snack. I'm getting ready to have a protein shake right now, and I had a little bit of dinner a few minutes ago. I am not exercising. This is my day off today. I did go and walk this morning. So I did get some steps in. I don't know exactly how many. I'll find out what that is. But I did get up and I walked. I'm not as sore today as I was the last 2 days, but I am still sore. And I'm looking forward to working out tomorrow. I had intentions of washing my car today just only for exercise and movement. And I mean, it needs to be washed, but to be able to move. And by the time I got home, I went to the store. I picked up some items that I needed to pick up and things for the house. It was already getting dark, so it didn't make sense to start. Did not get that done. Maybe I'll do that. And I'm also thinking about taking you guys with us this weekend. I have some things that I have to do this weekend, but I'll let you know. You guys don't tend to like my actual life. Y'all like to hear about what's going on with my Zepbound journey. The other thing I was thinking about, just to say it really quick, was that this weekend is my weekend for my measurement. So it's actually more to it than just the scale. Every month I weigh myself, but I also do my measurements because I notice that things will change, especially when you're working out. So I'm a little nervous about that. So we'll see. I mean, working out as far as weights, I stopped for a while and I started back. I don't expect to see anything major, but I don't know. We'll see. So that is it for Thursday and what actually occurred on Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. It is actually my shot day. We're going to be on together for my shot time, my follow up with my day 6 of weighing in every day, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. See you tomorrow. All right, today is Friday, and my weight this morning was 166.8. I can't explain it. I don't know what's going on. It was 166.8. You have to forgive me with my hair. I am kind of sort of almost getting ready for bed. Today was my workout day. I went to work and I was supposed to do my upper body workout, but I did not do it because I have family in town. All of my well, not all. I have a lot of family in town. We have an event going on tomorrow. So they all came in town. I went over to where they are, had sat down with them, and I got home, and as you can see, it is pitch black dark outside. It is super late, and I thought I want to get this workout in for an hour. I don't think that's going to happen. I have to be up early in the morning so that I can go vote, get some other things done, go to our event, hopefully get home and not be too exhausted. So I'm going to do my workout in the morning, even though I don't didn't want to do it that way. Also, tonight is shot day. So my medicine is not defrosting, but it's going to room temperature. I'm going to probably give it another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my shot for today. Tomorrow is the final weigh-in for the week. So I will see you guys in the morning, bright and early, so we can do our final weigh-in. Well, as you can see, sorry, I um I have gained weight this week. I am at 167.2. I'm not really surprised with that. Um I did eat properly. I'm not upset about. Of course, I wasn't perfect every day. I exercised and I did weight training this week, so I did expect that there would be some gain because the weight training causes more inflammation for me. But I took my medication every day, so I am proud of myself for that. Me being at 167.2, but earlier in the week, hopefully you watched this all the way through, I was as low as 165.4. And so, with me being that low in the middle of working out, today is a workout day. I didn't do it yesterday, so I have to get it in today, even though I have an entire day, not entire day, half a day that's planned. My sleep this week, I can say I did have some nights this week that I could not stay asleep. I don't know why. I just kept getting up in the middle of the night. I forgot to mention that throughout my week long vlog, but that is something that was not concerning, but it means I want to kind of work on a little bit more. My steps, I did okay. I didn't do anything over 7,000, which my goal was 6,000, 6 to 10,000. So that was okay. I made a conscious effort to go walking during the week or during the day when I'm at work. I stop, I take breaks, I get up from my desk, I go walk. So that was good. But all in all, I don't want to keep you guys too long. This was actually a good weigh in. No, I don't want to see like a huge drop in the scale, and I don't want to see it go up, but I do know that there's a reason why. I also know that after my workout, I'm going to probably go up a little bit more, and maybe in another week or two, I'll go back down. This happened when I was working out before, so I do know that that's going to be an issue. I'm okay with it. I don't sound like I am. I don't look like I am. I am today okay with it. I do know the reasons behind it, and I don't want to stop working out. I actually took a picture of myself that I'm not going to show right now in a bathing suit, and although I lost the weight and I look okay in clothes, like in certain things that I'm putting on, I do want to have confidence in myself in everything, even when I'm by myself and with no clothes on. I want to have that confidence that I like what I'm looking at. And before I took a picture of it, I was like, "Ooh, babe, should I take a picture? Oh, I want to show. I want to show." And he was like, "No." But when I took the picture for just for me, and I was not happy at all with what I looked like. Yeah, I mean, not the weight side. Of course, you could see the weight going down, but I just saw a lot of flab and fat and no, there was very little tone, which means my muscles need a lot of work so that I can look good in my own skin. So losing weight is one thing, and that's great, especially for my channel. But like I said, this is a health journey, and that would mean that I want to have toned legs and not flabby legs. I want to have my butt to be a little toned, and that's what I didn't see. And even though I don't have a lot of stomach compared to other people, I don't compare myself to other people. And I do want to have a little bit more definition in my stomach. I don't expect to have a six pack by any means. I don't, but I do want to make sure that I've done my part, that it's not flabby. So, same thing with my shoulders. They're very small and skinny, and I kind of want to build them up. It's the worst part for me to work out is my shoulders. I have zero strength in my shoulders, and that's just horrible, but that's how I've been. So I don't want to keep you guys much longer. I do want to say that all in all, it was a good week. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to weigh in every day again next week. I might still keep this same forum and just do a video every day, or just a little snippet of what's going on, so that way you can see my side effects in real time, or you can see what I did in real time. Especially if you guys like it. If you like it, I would definitely do it. It's hard for me to pick up a camera every day, but I will try to get that done. But all in all, I can't complain. And moving forward, I'm just hoping and praying that, yes, I see it on the scale, but I also want to see it on my body. I want to see the progress. I want to see the muscles. I want to see the me being toned and everything going into place the way that it should go into place for my age, so that I can actually feel good in my body, in my skin, and in my clothes. So until next time, I'll see you guys on the next video. I do have a video that is coming out, what just came out yesterday, on a product that I bought for myself, and just to try it out, just for that reason, to the cellulite and the lymphatic drain, things like that. I did buy something, and check out that video. I'll link it right here so that you guys can see it. And again, I want to go ahead and appreciate someone else that left a comment for us, a positive comment, and just to show that we do have support, and anyone that's in this journey, you have support. I respond to all of my comments, and so as you can see, there is one more person that is commenting. I do tend to have some repeat commenters, and I appreciate you and people that come back to our channel. And for those that are new, go ahead and put down in below, just comment on your journey, your health journey, your weight loss, and are you on a GLP-1, and what could I have done different this week to maybe see something different on the scale, because you guys have seen my life this week. I'll see you guys. I'm getting ready to get ready for the day. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.